hammered. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. Oh, the throw is over his head.
He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
That's smacked on a line to center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. And now it's William Contreras. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Headed towards the corner. Rooker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. On a line out towards center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Back here with my pal Siggy, our starting pitcher in this one, Brandon Woodruff.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boo. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And that's in for a strike. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, and a couple of quick outs.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. A's new inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Owen Miller. Stripling back to work. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Andrew Monasterio. Steps on the bag for 1. And that's 2. This is Bryce Terang. Here's a rocket out to left. Brown brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. Digging in for Oakland, Brent Rooker. Right through there for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So here's Brown at the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Chases that one out of the zone. And there's two away.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. The wind and the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throw is high and over his head. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's
hit in the air, center field. Ruiz on his way over. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a two-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, one away. Next for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to center. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
Safely into second. He's got a double. Joe Boyle takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now a chance for Garrett Mitchell.
0-1.
Miller, the runner at second with one away. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Should have this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now, Nick Allen. And he handles it himself for the out. To second, tag, safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. Ruiz, batting with one down, takes the strike. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Kicks and fires. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2
Second and third here. One away. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Kicks and deals. Turang. Beats the throw and the run scores. Next up for the A's, Ryan Noda. Fastball for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle. And
well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brice Turang. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. In the air out to center. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brown snags it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And the lead is up to 5. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. He's already homered in this game. drive, and that should be extra bases. Yelich rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to third, and he's out. But a run does come in to score. 2 outs, base is empty. Willy Adames stands in. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to third. To first, and they get Adames for the out. That ends the frame. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. Right through there for a strike. Rooker, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Brown stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Mitchell under it. Puts it away for the out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Brewers up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 7. Number 81 into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it is gone. A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now it's going to be Owen Miller. Out to short, Diaz. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Garrett Mitchell will hit next. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Diaz moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Short hop liner, handled it short. Diaz slings to first. Out number 3. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. Still a lopsided affair at 8. And we're back. Here's Miguel Andujar. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. Throw not in time, and he's safe. One gone, runner at first. Down the third baseman, Nick Allen. On the ground to second, might be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Throw to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ruiz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Allen off of first with 2 away. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Turang to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ryan Noda. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Mason Miller.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. Brown pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. 3 for 3. He's got a couple of triples, and he's also single. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Rooker going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next to hit, William Contreras. And it drops in around third. He scores. It's 9-1. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the batter now, Willy Adames. Diaz. They get the force. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Rooker in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to
throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Brown, the runner at second with 1 away. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Around third. He'll score, and it's 9-3. And into second with one away. That's a double. So man aboard. Now the A's designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Popped up. Monasterio makes the play, and there are 2 outs. Aledmys Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. And the slider catches the zone. The Brewers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive and a base hit right there. Coming home. He will score. It's now 9-4.
Comes through with the RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Muller.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
At the plate, Jake Bauers. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Relay to second. Tries to get back and save.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Brown makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now here is Bryce Turang. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. Brown on the move. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And now it's Christian Yelich. Into center. Ruiz settles under it and makes the catch. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. J.D. Davis. Woodruff back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early. Still barreled it. As you see, home run distance. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Here comes a pitch. Down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And he deals. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Tyler Soderstrom, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 11-6. Looks like a pinch hitter for Oakland, Jordan Diaz. Line to left. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Darell Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to short, Adames. The throw to first. Got him. So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Lawrence Butler. And that one is lifted in the air. Mitchell pulls it in on the run. Staying in the game on defense, Tyler Soderstrom. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And a pitch.
Now playing center.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And it drops in. Around third. The throw in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Contreras around second, headed for third. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Throw cut off, now to the plate. In there, he scores. 13-6. Next for Milwaukee, Owen Miller. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. He scores, and it's an 8-run lead. Freddie Tarnick on the pitch here. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Woodruff back to work. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Andujar now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Close, but called a ball. 1-1. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball, shallow right field. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And it's Aledmys Diaz. Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Makes the turn and heads for second.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. The pitch. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Yelich. Relay to third. The tag out. Sal Frelick digs in now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Bounce to the left side. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit. So bottom of the 9th, digging in for Oakland, Lázaro Armenteros. New pitcher now, Brian Hudson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here it comes. A little bit high. Ball 1. Liner, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Man at second. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Jordan Diaz getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Load.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 14-7. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the belt and fires. That one well upstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Popped up. Adames right there to make the grab. Out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Lawrence Butler, right through there for a strike. One strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
14-7 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.